Well, I'd like to welcome you to Lesson 5 on comprehending. And just as with the previous lessons on keyboarding and gathering, the word comprehending is used in the Common Core standards. And this is a very critical portion of this entire course. I think we all understand that comprehending, which means understanding something, is really at the heart of the Common Core standards. Typically speaking, we realize that we as instructors, we have a lot of information to cover for our students. And the Common Core standards really are an endeavor to help our students not only get the broad spectrum of information, but also learn to go deeper in their understanding of things. And we realize in today's colleges, in today's workplace, and to be globally competitive, there's a need for our students to really understand things. Not just to know facts, not just to know formulas, but to really be able to say, I understand this, and I can apply my understanding to different real-life scenarios. And so, beginning with this lesson and the next lesson, we're going to talk about this critical topic of understanding. So we're on step number 3, which is comprehending, building on keyboarding and gathering. The object of this lesson is to learn how to use computer technology to improve reading comprehension. This is very critical. Step 1, help students realize that technology can help them understand what they read. Step 2, help them understand that it can help develop their vocabulary. And step 3, help them understand that technology can build comprehension strategies and skills. You know, as an instructor and as someone who works at a company, I've hired different people. And if someone doesn't pass an interview or get the job that they wanted, many times it's a very simple matter that they don't understand something. They don't understand the skill set that's required. They don't understand the company's mission. They don't understand what the employer was asking for. Or sometimes they don't understand that they need a clear sense of direction in their life. So that when an employer says, where do you want to be in 5 years? They should be able to say, well, I studied computer programming, or I studied English literature, particularly Shakespeare, and in 5 years I would like to be a professional poet. To be able to say a succinct sentence like that shows comprehension. I don't know if you've ever seen some of the cartoons like with Winnie the Pooh, where Winnie the Pooh sits and he's on a log and he's like going, think, think, think. You know, we need to help our students think about it, think about things, consider things, make connections. And if you don't understand things, pause, ask questions, raise your hand, and spend the time. Well, technology can help. And as you'll see, I'd like to encourage you teachers to make technology your extended hours educational friend. What does that mean? That means use technology as a way to encourage students that if they don't understand something, that after hours, that is after your classroom hours, they can go and research topics that they didn't understand in class. So we have this step 1, help students realize that technology can help them understand what they read. There are some students, they really do feel if they don't understand what you said in class, that's it. They missed it. They struggle. And of course we all know this. Some kids, they just don't raise their hand. Well, there's also some kids, they just don't realize that if you don't understand something, go ask someone about it and go to a computer and do some research on it. It can help you with these 3 points, looking up definitions, comprehending reading portions, and understanding answers, gathering answers to questions you have. For vocabulary development, you may say, well, what's the best website to type in a word and get a definition back? Well, this site is excellent, www.onelook.com. Basically, it lists multiple sets of online dictionaries. So you can type in one word, and then you can see how different dictionaries actually give meaning to that word. Help your students use this website. Or they can just go to Google and type define word. So let's say the word is institution or government. They don't understand what government really is. And so you can type in define : government, and what will pop up is a definition. Then step 3, comprehension strategies and skills. Internet technologies can help in these particular 3 strategies. One is self-questioning. And this is a particular strategy you can teach your students very simply. And that is, if they don't understand something, you help them form a question about what they don't understand. Because students, sometimes they'll raise their hand and you'll say, yes, Johnny, what question do you have? They'll say, I don't understand it. Well, then you say, you don't understand what? I don't understand it. Well, it may be that they need to be helped to repeat what you just said. So you say, well, can you just let me know what I just said with regard to what you don't understand? And you might find out that it's actually they're not listening. And so helping students to form specific questions by themselves actually helps them to ask meaningful questions by first listening to what you say. The first step of comprehending is to be able to listen and to repeat back what was said, so that a student can form a very specific question like, I don't understand the fraction 5/9 that you just wrote on the board. Okay, great. They were listening. And so as a result, they formed a self-question. That's a comprehension strategy. Problem solving and drawing conclusions are also 2 other problem solving, are also 2 comprehension strategies. Great. Well, that's the end of lesson 5. And you're going to see a lot of links in this area, a lot of website links. I would ask you to try and visit these links. Try and visit all of the links that you see in the reading portion. These will help you with reading strategies. Thank you so much.